Dutch politics got messy on June 3, 2025. The four-party coalition fell apart. This happened less than a year after forming in July 2024. Geert Wilders pulled his far-right Party for Freedom, PVV, out. This made the government unstable. Prime Minister Dick Schoof resigned. Schoof and his team will manage until new elections. The remaining parties had only 51 out of 150 seats. Running the country became almost impossible. Forming the coalition was hard after the November 2023 elections. Wilders' party had won a surprise victory. Their different ideas hinted at future problems. Disagreements caused the coalition to collapse. Now the country's political future is uncertain. Prime Minister Schoof said this situation was unnecessary. The government broke up due to a big fight about immigration rules. Geert Wilders blamed it on the group not enforcing his tougher immigration rules. His plan included stopping asylum requests and building new centers. Wilders wanted to close borders and make it harder for migrants to bring families. He also wanted stronger border controls, and to deport dual nationals guilty of serious crimes. Wilders felt the rules weren't being implemented fast enough, so he stopped supporting the government group. Other leaders criticized his decision. Dylan Yesilgoes called it super irresponsible. Deputy Prime Minister Mona Keizer accused Wilders of betrayal. Napoleon van Vroonhoven agreed. Frans Timmermans called for new elections. He said the government failed to unite the country. Wilders' actions have shifted the focus of Dutch politics. For now, Prime Minister Dick Schoof and his team will run the country as a caretaker government. Their job will be to make important decisions that can't wait. The Dutch parliament will say exactly what things this temporary government can work on. This is to make sure they don't start any big new plans. New elections for parliament are expected soon to fill the gap in leadership. These elections will probably happen in the fall of 2025. The political parties will soon start getting ready for their campaigns. Right now, polls show it's going to be a close race. The PVV, the far-right party, and the Green Left group, Labour Green, seem to be very close in support. People's opinions on who to vote for in the Netherlands have been changing a lot. The next election campaign will likely be about important topics like people moving to the country and how expensive things are. Geert Wilders wants to make his party, the PVV, stronger. But because he made the government fall apart, it might be harder for him to get enough parties to work with him to lead the country in the future. The country is now facing a busy time in politics. Who wins this election will be very important for what the government does next. Because the government fell apart now, it creates a problem for the Netherlands with other countries. The Netherlands is supposed to have a big NATO meeting in The Hague soon. Prime Minister Schoof's team will go to this meeting but just as a caretaker government. This could change how talks go, especially about how much money NATO countries promise to spend. Even with all the political problems at home, the Netherlands is expected to keep supporting Ukraine strongly. Most political parties agree on supporting Ukraine. Helping Ukraine is more important than the usual arguments between parties. As for how this will affect money and jobs right away, early reports say it won't be a big deal. Sandra Flippen, a top money expert at ABN AMRO Bank, said one reason is that the government that fell apart wasn't around for very long. The group hadn't yet started many real plans for the economy. So, because it ended early, it's less likely to cause big problems for the Dutch economy. But businesses and money markets will be watching to see if things stay calm in the future. The Netherlands is now in a time where things are very unsure in politics. Because the government group fell apart, new elections must happen. The people of the Netherlands are waiting to see how this political story will end.